Hi guys, Dennis here, Denny Bob's RC. Hey, I'm going to do a little test here, a dump test. This is actually the first real load of rock or anything that I've ever put in this trailer other than having dead weight, doing the lift test on it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put, it's 35 pounds of rock. It's sand that's been sifted out of concrete mix for when I do my cinder blocks. I have this true sand that's left over. It's 35 pounds. It damn near fills the box. And we'll see how it goes. You have to let me know. And here we go. Okay, we're going to do the official, actually the first real dump test so far. There is 35 pounds of rock in that box. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to put it here on the in that plastic so that at least try to avoid a little bit of a mess in here. Make it for a little easier cleanup. Well, here goes nothing. Hard to run one thing and do another at the same time. There's y'all. Yeah, well, I think it virtually. Yep. Had some guys doubt my angle, and hell, without even getting it all the way up, it completely emptied out. So I don't think I need any steeper angle. That's my opinion anyway. But one thing with that completely full, it does get a little bit heavy, and the truck doesn't want to steer worth a damn. And that's with the sliding fifth wheel all the way in the forward position. So I'm going to call it good. I am going to get the solid walking beams for the trailer yet. This spring on there right now, and you start carrying that much weight around, it does get a little bit tippy. So there, she is down. So we'll call it macaroni. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think. I'm pretty damned impressed of it. I end up with going with dual linear actuators on there. They're dual 44 pounders, so there's 88 pounds of push linearly. Now, if you dump them at an angle, they got even more push yet. First, I thought the reasoning, I broke one, and I thought, oh God, these things are going to be junk. Wasn't their fault. It's my fault. There was enough flex in the box, and the perch that the box sits on at the front of the box, when the cylinder would push, it would flex the box enough that the cylinder would hook that lip and snap the gear. Was no fault of the Silvic linear actuator. It was the fault of this guy right here. Wasn't paying attention. I noticed that the paint was scratched. I'm like, well, how the hell did that happen? So I got underneath to put 16 pounds on the very front of the box. And I just kind of slowly crept it up, and I could watch it. And it would flex it and push. So I just moved that ahead a little bit so it's out of the way. Stiffened the box up a little bit in that area. And the problem has gone away. Probably wouldn't have had to put 2 linear actuators in there. But I did anyway. That's okay. I'd rather have more lift capacity than not enough. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Catch you later. Yeah, I figured I better add this to the end of that video. I wasn't quite done yet. I need to probably put everything in chronological order and start writing things down that I want to talk about when I do this stuff. The one thing with this trailer was, with these linear actuators, you can't, and I have the battery mounted in the back of the trailer, you can't, you say the battery goes dead, you can't lift the box. I solved that problem. So here, I'll show you. Now the box is all the way down. You can grab a hold of the box and lift it up and get to the battery. And how I did that, and you can see them 2 shafts are going in and out. This is the broken, one of the broken ones, so I took it apart. And the threads in the end of this tube, where it fastens to this part that screws up and down inside the cylinder, this is threaded on this end, and this is supposed to be threaded to that. I took and drilled the threads out in the end of this, so that the basically just gravity is holding the box as it goes down. I mean, this box is heavy enough, it's going to go down. So it's gravity. But if I want to get in there and change the battery or disconnect the battery or whatever, I could just lift the box. I don't have to charge the battery while it's in there or anything like that. I can just do it. So I just figured I'd add that little tidbit to this whole deal. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to have to add some more weight to the front of the truck or something to try and get it to have a little more steerability. And don't get me wrong, I'm working on, with 35 to 40 pounds of rock in this trailer, and I'm driving around on concrete. I have 0 slippage. Now, when I get into the dirt or some loose dirt or, like packed dirt or something, I may have a little bit, I can have some tire slippage there. So where it may turn a little bit easier or it's going to be worse. I guess we'll find out. But, yeah, it's a work in progress, people. And that's what I enjoy doing and playing with this stuff, is trying to get stuff to work. But definitely need walking beams. I ordered some from Reg Clark from RCP. And they should be here next week sometime. And I'm going to put those in this trailer, and that'll make a world of difference on the handling capabilities of this trailer. With the leaf springs in, it's too soft, too springy, too spongy, and it rocks way too damn much. Especially if you were to try and dump on just a little bit of uneven ground. And let's say these springs from the factory aren't perfectly exactly the same, so the trailer's got a little bit of a lean one way or the other. You start jacking that up in the air and that trailer's already leaning. Good night, Irene. Over she goes. That's entirely possible. I've seen it happen in real life and on the RC models. So anyway, I think I've gone just a little too long. So anyway, I'm going to get these videos. So I want to put all these videos together and just let me know what you think when you get all done with it now, finally. So catch you guys later.